watch Karate Kid Legends? Here's my spoiler-free review. Hiya! Finally, after so long, a new Karate Kid movie has released, and though the new kid shows potential, the movie doesn't do justice for the franchise. As a fan of the franchise that watched the movies and also Cobra Kai, I'll say, man, this was a real letdown. I mean, this movie really takes away the whole value of the Karate Kid franchise, where it used to be hard work and determination driving the plot. Now it feels just like getting better than your opponent is the main theme. Movie essentially follows the same generic Karate Kid formula, only here the script is completely flipped to have the new Karate Kid already skilled in martial arts. So it really isn't an underdog story anymore. Now, to the movie's credit, they did try their hand at doing something new with this new formula, and it did, for the most part, do something really cool. But it was just rushed through, as is with the entire movie, that we really don't get much time to get familiar with anything here. Even the characters. It was nice to have Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan returning to their roles, but the movie really underutilized their characters. Daniel LaRusso more so than Mr. Han. And if you watch the Jaden Smith Karate Kid, you'll also notice that Mr. Han's character here is a bit off. Like, talk about a 360 turn. New characters were okay for the most part. Mia, Victor, they were good additions, and maybe even Alan. But I really didn't like the bully here, Connor. Kid's by far the worst Karate Kid villain ever. And wish we got to know a bit more about him, but the new Karate Kid here, Lee Fong, for what he's worth, he was pretty cool. Ben Wang played really good the character, and his skills were definitely unmatched. Sorry, Robbie, Miguel, Hawk? Yeah, they don't stand a chance against him. Bro's got hands for days. That being said, the action scenes here were without a doubt great. But there's always a but. Some of these felt a bit lackluster because of how fast they rushed through it with the plot. I mean, I like the ending fight, but it doesn't compare to the other fights in this franchise. And if you're expecting to see Dre Parker, sorry to disappoint, but that's not happening. Not a spoiler, by the way, because they've already said this before, but do stick around by the end, because you might see a familiar face. Really, this isn't a bad movie, they just execute it wrong. As I said, Lee shows great potential, so I hope to see his story continue on, hopefully in a sequel. And here's my score.